What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great edition of Simone with the Sports. I'm Simone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here, you haven't already subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you start what you're doing, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel that you love so much. The second link is to shop the official Simone with the Sports, a merch collection. Get you the classy tee, the wavy tee, or the fly-dye crew neck that I've been rocking lately. This crew neck comes in white, black, and green. So make sure you shop that G for the season. And lastly, guys, turn your notification bells on so you don't miss a single video or a single live stream. But guys, let's get into the video, the topic today. So today we're going to be talking about the Philadelphia Eagles offensive line. Now, one thing about the Eagles in my era of football, we gonna build in the freaking trenches, okay? And it's been paying off for us lately. And recently, as of yesterday, Pro Football Focus put out rankings for offensive lines, NFL offensive lines, and the Philadelphia Eagles going into the 2022-2023 season are ranked as the #1 offensive line in the NFL. Woo, 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 woo. So I'm gonna get into it, but basically the Pro Football Focus ranked in different tiers, and we are #1 in the tier 1 list. And the tier 1 list, according to Pro Football Focus, are offensive lines that have minor or no weaknesses. And I believe we have no weaknesses. But let's get into what Pro Football Focus specifically had to say about our offensive line. So, starting with the projected starting lineup, according to PFF, left tackle, Jordan Mailata, left guard, Landon Dickerson, center, Jason Kelsey, right guard, Isaac Seumalo, right tackle, Lane Johnson. So they say there may not be a single below average starter along the Eagles offensive line. Pair that with arguably the best tackle duo in the NFL with Mailata and Lane Johnson. And there's no debate about which team's offensive line belongs at #1 heading in 2022. No debate. Y'all hear that? No debate. There's no debate, okay? Jordan Mailata's incredible development at left tackle cannot be understated. After not playing a snap in his first 2 NFL seasons, Mailata went from spot starter at left tackle in 2020 to the 3rd highest graded player at the position in the NFL last season. And let's just give a big clap to Jeff Stoutland. Give Jeff Stoutland a billion, trillion, gazillion dollars, 100,000-year deal with the Eagles, because just kudos and shout out to everything he's done development-wise with the offensive line. So, like I said, there's no debate. Pro Football Focus said it, not me. But the thing about the offensive line that has me excited is just to see Jalen Hurts behind this offensive line. Now, the offensive line is very similar to last season, and we were able to see how we were able to get the run game going. But coupled with Jalen Hurts' offseason development, it's going to be really exciting to see this Eagles offense this season, and then especially with all the additions that we added as well, headlined by A.J. Brown, that big acquisition of A.J. Brown. Now, Jalen Hurts has been doing a lot of work in the offseason, and we know that. We've talked about that. You can go check out my videos on that. But also with this offensive line, any mistakes or any lack of development that Jalen Hurts still has with this elite offensive line, it's going to mask that. You know what I mean? So Jalen Hurts is going to be looking even better because our offensive line is even better than it was last season. And we do have a lot of depth on the offensive line. God forbid any injuries do occur, but if they do, we do have a lot of depth on this offensive line. Now, like I said, it's a huge pro. There's no negatives of having the top offensive line, but for some players that can, hinder them a little bit, i.e. Miles Sanders, because we have such a great offensive line that's so great at run blocking. Somebody, a running back who's kind of struggled to get the carries he's wanted, kind of struggled to get the touchdowns, none last year, that he wanted. It's kind of hard for a running back like Miles Sanders to really get the money that he's going to want to get when we can place a lot of average running backs behind this offensive line and they can have great numbers because, half of a running back is the offensive line that they're running behind. So that's great for us because, you know, we can be running back by committee and not have to pay a running back a bag like Miles Sanders, but it does hinder somebody like Miles Sanders, you know, because it's kind of like, you know, we can put me behind that offensive line, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get them yards. You know. But, y'all, let's talk about some other teams that made the Tier 1 list. Now, like I said, the Tier 1 lists are minor to no weaknesses. So the offensive line that came in second was the Cleveland Browns. Now their projected starting lineup: left tackle Jedrick Wills Jr., left guard Joel Bitonio, center Nick Harris, right guard Wyatt Teller, right tackle Jack Conklin. So Pro Football Focus says this line simply needs to stay healthy. Last season, tackles Jedrick Wills and Jack Conklin played only 763 and 361 snaps respectively. No offensive line in the league can maintain high-level play with their tackles seeing such little action. The only question mark when fully healthy is Nick Harris, who has played only 211 snaps in his career while backing up current free agent J.C. Tretter. Now, coming in at number 3, the Detroit Lions. Their projected starting lineup: left tackle Taylor Decker, left guard Jonah Jackson, center Frank Ragnow, right guard Vaitai, right tackle Penei Sewell. So with 3 first-rounders, a third-rounder, and a highly paid free agent along their offensive line, the Lions look primed to recoup big time on their investments in 2022. They not only have high-end talent in Frank Ragnow and Penei Sewell, who both can be top 5 players at their respective positions, but they also don't have any glaring holes. Big V, Vaitai, was the unit's lowest graded starter last season, and he still earned a 68.4 overall mark. And now at number 4, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So their projected starting lineup: left tackle Donovan Smith, left guard Luke Goedeke, center Ryan Jensen, right guard Shaq Mason, and right tackle Tristan Wirfs. So the Bucs pulled off the fleecing of the offseason and retooling what could have been a depleted interior offensive line. With Ryan Jensen and Alex Kappa hitting free agency, along with Ali Marpet retiring, Tampa Bay could have had a nightmare on his hands. Instead, the Bucs traded for a top 5 right guard in Shaq Mason, re-signed Jensen, and then took one of Pro Football Focus's favorite tackle guard converts in Luke Goedeke in the second round of the 2022 NFL Draft. So, y'all, those are the 4 teams in the top tier list of offensive lines, with the Birds, you know, highlighting number 1 overall on this list. Behind us, Cleveland Browns, Detroit Lions, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But like Pro Football Focus said, and like I will reiterate, it's no debate that the Birds are on top here. You know what I'm saying? But guys, let me know what you think, and let me know what you're excited about for the 2022 NFL season. But y'all, make sure you like this video, make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me, check out the links down below. Buy me a coffee, help fuel this channel. Shout out the official Symone with the Sports, a merch collection, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.